I had to turn on the do not disturb there. Remember that. Wanted to be live before 8 o'clock. Better to be early than late, you know what I mean? We'll give her a couple minutes, see if people want to come in. I have new people that haven't figured out how to subscribe to the channel yet. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they move over here. They were so used to me being on Facebook, and now I'm moving. I'm still on Facebook. I'm still going to be on Facebook. But I'm going to start moving my lives over here, and I'm going to do a story time during noon here. Now, I don't know if I'll do that 1 day a week, 3 days a week, or 5 days a week. I haven't decided yet. But, hey, if you join in, give me a shout. Let me know who your name is, who you are. You know, the trolls and haters, they don't have to. I got 3 of them. 2 unidentified, which one I know who it is. They refuse to identify themselves to you. Another one, I got a pretty good idea who she is. And the third one, of course, we all know who that is. And that's the Bong Father. He calls himself the Bong Father on TikTok. Hey, check out his TikToks and his YouTubes, will you? Yeah, check him out. Real piece of work there. Real piece of work. Hey, Corey, what's up, man? Yeah, I have forgiven them. I have, but you know, after thinking today and the idiot putting up yet another video, okay, I thought he had a little bit of change of heart. You're right, man, Corey. He's a snake in the grass, and I shouldn't have gave him that little bit of credit. You're right. But this don't change my heart. I still forgive them. But I don't forgive the mayor, police department, and stuff of Rochester, New Hampshire. So I am putting that back up on the window. They want to take my kindness for weakness. So be it. So be it. I probably won't put him and his wife's photo back in the window, but I still have it. And if I get enough votes and people that tell me to, I'll do that too. But, you know, I never promised that I wasn't going to tell people about him. I mean, oh, come on now. I give them forgiveness. I forgive them for lying on me and all that. But it don't change the fact that he's a liar, he's a thief, and all that. It's just I have forgiveness in my heart. And they control and mess with me all they want. They can make the videos. I didn't even watch it. I just know one popped up. And to me, that's kind of stupid and petty and whatever. And I couldn't tell you what he says. But I did comment it to remind him he's nothing but a liar and whatnot. Which he is. You know, I'm not saying he's not a liar and everything he spews isn't true and stuff. I'm saying I forgive them. And I ask Yahweh to forgive them. Now, I don't really want the police department and stuff to forgive them. I hope they would get arrested just like anybody else would and would have to answer for the crimes they're doing. I took down being stupid, being kind. You know, I was kind enough to take them off the bus and just say I forgive everyone. That, I think, was a better man and did good for my soul. But no, the mayor and all them, they deserve the Calvin because they haven't done their job. And if they did their job, none of this could happen. I took that down because I took it as a gesture because they took his videos down. And his wife, which has never messaged me before, or if she has, I don't know. But it was right here on a YouTube Live, and I know they're here. I know they have the live. They both subscribe to this channel. And they want to play their chicken shit, this, that, and the other. That's cool. That's cool. But I do have a sign cutter machine, and tomorrow, probably in metallic letters, where they stand out really nice this time, the Calvin will be pissing right back on Rochester, New Hampshire. Didn't even make it to get to cut out the letters for the piss on Biden tax. So we're going to put it back on them. Because, yeah. So I shouldn't have took them down. Because I really don't. I don't forgive the police and them for not doing their jobs. So I'm going to put theirs back up. But I do forgive the troll, his wife, Scooter, and the lady troll. And I seen on there where she wrote to him how sorry she is about I talked about and put his family through stuff. That lady don't know nothing. And I get messages about how they talk to my friends at my sponsors at Puzzle Pieces. Puzzle Pieces can do what Puzzle Pieces wants to do. far as I know, Puzzle Pieces has no problem whatsoever with me. As far as I know, I'm still supposed to be there and all. I have no idea. They were sponsors for 4 or 5 years. They can turn around and stab my back just like anyone else could if they want. I don't know. I don't think they're going to. I think I'm still supposed to be there and all. We're going to find out. I don't put nothing into what these idiots put out there. But on the one video, she said, and see, I didn't see it. I didn't watch the video. I'm just saying what came to me. Somebody watched the video in one of them where she said that she knew Donnie and she knew Donnie's wife and all them from Puzzle Pieces. Today I get a message saying that I'm not welcome, not from Puzzle Pieces, not from Donnie, none of them. But I get this message saying that I'm not welcome there. You're going to find out that I'm not welcome there, and if I have to, I'll call them every day and bug them, blah, 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 you know, this, that, and the other. So we'll see. We'll see another chapter in the story. I don't think they'd turn their back on me, but that'd be just another good, great chapter in the story, wouldn't it? I think they're just ignoring the idiot and letting them go on the way it is. But I will show him the photo and see if Mr. Cunningham or his wife knows the lady. And, you know, like I say, I've all's forgiven. Now, that don't mean if I found her name out and stuff, I wouldn't file a lawsuit and sue her. You know, I can still forgive her for her slander and stuff, but I could also at the same time sue her. So we'll see. I'm not going to put her name out. I'm not going to make videos. I'm not going to make comments. Matter of fact, her and them are so dumb. She keeps calling on a restricted number and leaving a message. I don't know why. I don't know why. Because I don't get the message. If I don't play that message right away, which most of the time I can't, it disappears. And I don't know how to get to them. So I got like 3 yesterday, 1 today, so I forget, whatever. Maybe a couple the day before. I don't even know what they say. So whichever one of you haters that's sending the calls from the restricted number, we know who you are, young lady, old lady, middle-aged lady, whoever. Waste your time all you want. If I can't get to them messages to hear them, you're just wasting your time. I don't hear them. Nobody hears them. They're just a waste of time. Now, Scooter one time sent them to me, and I got to hear the ones that you done. So if you really, really want me to hear them stupid things, you're going to have Scooter or somebody send them to me, because I don't know how to get to that page and hear them or nothing. Doug, he thinks they're really comical. And when I play them for him and whatnot, he gets good laughs out of it. Me, I get great laughs out of it too. But, you know, even though I forgive that lady, I will not let her keep slandering my name, saying that I'm a child, have been arrested for child abuse and stuff like that, and how I abuse Steve and them. I would go ahead and file suit against her, but she needs to hide like she's doing. Hide that name so I can't get you in court. That's all I want to do. I forgive him. I'm not going to say nothing about him, nothing. All that's forgiven. But I do want to get a day in court with her. I wouldn't mind a day in court with the Bong father for criminal charges. I wouldn't mind a day in court with Scooter for criminal charges. But outside of that, I'm not doing nothing. I challenge this lady that wants to talk the shit to put her money where her mouth is when she says I do this stuff, and not just bring proof. I challenge her to go to TV court. She ain't got the stem, and she would lose her ass off in Judge Judy or Judge Joe Brown or the People's Court or Hot Bench. I guarantee I'd kick her butt. I guarantee I'd kick her butt just like I did at Walmart. That's why she's being all secretive about her name. But who cares? I am going to move, like I said before. It's hard for me to tell who's here. So far, I just know Corey's here from Facebook, because it don't tell me who's here like Facebook does. If anybody's here that knows me, whatever, hey, say hi or something, you know. Corey said, yo, so I know he's here. I don't know if it tells me. No, I guess it don't tell me. I couldn't get over to another screen. Oh, there it is right there. Well, I don't know. But anyhow, I do one on Facebook. I used to do all these on Facebook. But I was stupid not building the YouTube channel like I should have and all. And I'm going to start doing that now. But I'm going to use the YouTube on my way into the journey. You know, I did Facebook all the time on the journey. Well, I'm going to end it, or not really. I mean, I'll stay on Facebook and I'll stay on YouTube until they, you know, take my phone, take the internet, or plant me. You know, hey, Wilbur, hey, yo, glad to see you here, brother, glad to see you here. So, like I say, out of my stupidity, I never really bothered to get into the YouTube thing, but I'm finding out that's where it's at, YouTube and your Twitter and all that, you know. Maybe I can get enough subscribers, probably not to pay me nothing, but if I get a few, that's cool. Right now, I took the 4:20 Central Time and the 8 p.m. Central Time and took them off Facebook and put them here on YouTube. And I'm going to try and build an audience and stuff here on YouTube. So you can catch me here every day. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise, or I'll leave a notice. But other than that, I will try and be here every day at 4:20 and again at 8 p.m. Now on Facebook, I brought back the morning one because I took those two off of Facebook, trying to get a broader audience. But when these are over, I will share them to Facebook. So you'll be able to watch them. You won't be able to see them live or participate, but you'll be able to watch them. Okay? Y'all have had them for over a year. Let's give them on YouTube. Come join me here. Make this channel get up higher and higher, if you would, please. Make sure you like and watch the videos. The more videos you watch, the more likes and stuff I get, the more it brings it up in the algorithm. You know what I mean? But I'll do the morning ones on YouTube. 7 o'clock, not YouTube, Facebook. I brought the ones back to Facebook. I did one this morning. So I felt bad about taking the lives totally off Facebook and moving them to YouTube. So I brought the morning one back on Facebook. Hopefully that kind of satisfies everybody. Now, starting shortly, I don't know when, I couldn't get it set up for today. And I'm not going to promise tomorrow because I got to go to the post office, mail out a package. I got to do all kinds of things tomorrow. But I want to start a lunchtime. Hey, Penny, how you doing? I want to start a lunchtime, not TNT Live, but 420 Jim story time or something like that. It won't be 420 Jim Live. It will be on YouTube, and I will share it on Facebook. But, okay, I'll give you the first one. It's not the court case when I started Journey or nothing. Oh, you're doing all right. Hey, you commented and all, and look, you can comment and not get kicked off like Facebook and stuff. When I start the 420 Jim story, I'll go ahead and give you a spoiler alert and tell you the first story I'm thinking about doing. That'll give you kind of idea what I'm talking about. That's okay. You can learn a lot of things. Just search how to do this, how to do that, and there'll be a video on it. I'm telling you, you got to try some of that. Just go to YouTube and do a YouTube search for how to put a belt on a Hoover vacuumer or whatever you can think. And there's damn near probably a video about it that you can sit there and watch. And I mean, yeah, it's not bad. If you don't mind commercials, you can watch movies, all kinds of things. Now, I don't buy the premium. It's too much. They want too much money for the ones without ads and stuff. Or if you want to download a video or keep it, you got to pay the premium. I don't do that. I just go for the free stuff. But getting back to the 420 Jim story time. I want to do them, I don't know, maybe 1, 2, 3, up to 5 days a week. I'll leave it up to the people. What do y'all think, you know? But just come and tell a story. The first story I have in mind is how I got the Cannabis 2.4, how this one come about, kind of come in at the middle after the first 4 years traveling and everything. And I want to put up like the pictures of the first one, what happened to it and all, pictures of this one before it got painted, the first paint job, and stuff like that, and tell the story of the fire and the story of the Vietnam vet that donated this to me for the grant and all. I think that will be, don't hold me to this, you know. These are ideas I put out there, and the haters will say, oh, you promised, you did. No. My first idea for a story is to tell everybody how the Cannabis 2 came along. Now remember, this is a 2.4. So that'd be another story. But I may just go way back to the beginning in the second one and start along. I may go ahead and do the 2.4 story and then go back to the beginning. May start to end and go back. I don't know. But anyhow, I want to do kind of a story thing. And a little bit at a time, maybe people will pay attention and see the stories and give me ideas on, you know, what might be good to put in the book, what might, you know, or anybody that's got any video footage or pictures, you know, and you can get on Facebook and whatnot, send them to me. And those of you not on Facebook, you can go to my website, 420jim.com, and you can send them to me through my website. And most of all, everybody out there, if you don't think people belong in jail for pot, tell our president and vice president and whatever, okay? He ran on the fact nobody belongs in prison for pot. He lied. He meant to say cocaine, I guess, because he's not releasing them. And they should have already been gone, okay? Already been released. He traded a traitor, or terrorist. He traded a terrorist to Russia to get the lady out that took cannabis all there. Left a cannabis patient behind there. Why didn't he get that in the deal too? And he also left an American soldier, ex-soldier there. I don't know a whole lot about the soldier and all, but you know what? You just don't do that. And then keep all of our prisoners still in jail. If they're there for pot alone, focus in on that, will you? I tried this yesterday, and it actually picked it up when I played it later. So hopefully y'all get that. And please tell people about my channel, especially now the YouTube. As soon as I get a couple more subscribers, I'll be able to hit the lives and go not use this app, just like a one-button thing. So if I get pulled over or harassed by police and stuff like that, I'm going to do all them lives right here on YouTube. See if we can build that channel up. But I'll share them on Facebook. But I've been narrow-minded, just keeping everything. There's a lot more world out here beside Facebook. A lot bigger world. And it took my haters to make me realize that and get me off of just Facebook. So that's hey, Alan Newman, hey, how you doing? That's another reason why I can just blow off their BS on Facebook and all. I'm going outside of the box. And you know, now everybody on YouTube, whatever, they can see me. They can, if they want to judge me, they can judge me for what they want. You know, I only believe things that are facts. Now, if you tell me something about someone, I'm not going to take it as a solid fact unless I really know you as a trusted friend and all. But, you know, I would keep watch and see and whatnot. But I ain't going to judge a person from what someone says. Especially if they won't even come out and say who they are saying it. You know. So, but that's just me. That's just me. You know, I give people a chance and whatnot. But the only thing I can say is everything I've been accused from like stealing $300 from Bill Levin's stupid church in Indiana, up to assaulting a child or something. I suppose there ain't no truth in none of that. Not one word of truth whatsoever, none of that. Hey, if people want to believe it, fine. Fine. Can't let that control your life. You gotta move on. Like I say, I forgive them. But I am putting the Rochester, New Hampshire I'm putting that back up in the window. I gave one, you know when you give an inch and people want to take that mile and just smack you? I don't like that. I don't like that. And when the Bong Father's on my very first live, and we can go back and watch it, she typed on there, "Are you going to take down the police department?" And I thought, okay. This guy surprised me and said he's going to take down this video. Why not? Why not? Okay? Felt good about it. Why not? But now, after I did everything and did that good gesture, he has to be himself and make a video blasting me again, which that's cool. He's forgiven for that. But I don't forgive the police, the mayor and stuff for not doing something about it. So that's why I'm putting it back up. People just taking pictures. I liked it. This is just, I got rid of that dull yellow. I got some, I put it, hang on a second. I got some sparkle green. It's glitter green. I could do it in the glitter green. I could do it in the rainbow. I'm really thinking about doing it in the rainbow color. The sun hits this stuff. It looks pretty. It looks pretty. And anyhow, I'll be putting that back tomorrow. If you'd made that video earlier, if I'd seen it earlier, I would have already done it because I had the sign machine out today making some rolling trays. And he got lucky because I would have already had it done. Hang on a minute. Oh. Do you see that? And I got the green one. That's with the sparkle green. Anyhow, I've got a couple different prism papers and some sparkle greens. Made up some trays to get them ready for the event next weekend. What do you think? Now, of course, I didn't make the trays, but I did cut out these today and put them on the trays and stuff. And then, of course, I autographed the tray. What's up? I can't complain. I can't complain. Good Lord, let me wake up breathing, call it a blessed day. I'm 4. Mike, nice to meet you. Hey, take all pity. Look up 420JIM on the internet. You'll see tons of stories about me, and check this out. First name 4, middle name 20, last name Jim. Yeah. Take this and scan this and pass it along. It's to release all cannabis prisoners. Hey bud, how you doing? 420 Jim left that on the counter. 420 Jim left that little tip on the counter. Hey, no problem. I've done this in 2014 for 39 days to get on the road. When it tries to bum money, scroll past and put no thanks, I'd rather share. Getting that money don't help, but nobody belongs in jail for pot. Yeah, scan that, pass it along, appreciate it. I'll be at Williamsburg tomorrow, but there's a big concert going on in Sedalia next weekend. And I'll be there. Then I'm headed back to Arizona. I'm calling it quits. 9.5 years out here is enough. 9.5 years. I started March 1st of 2014. If I stayed out a couple months, it'd be a full 10 years. Hey, thank you. Hang on a minute and I'll get you one. Oh! Yeah! Take a picture of wherever you tag it, whichever one you want. You want to tag it? If you want to tag it, you can take a marker and tag it, it don't matter. Take a picture where you tag. Yeah, be nice. And see, this is what I do for those that don't know what I do. Like, I'm not even set up, but I don't not answer the door or not get up and talk when people say hey or nothing. I tell them about the petition. I tell them I need their signature and all. You know what I mean? So I do it whenever I'm up, when everybody knocks at the door, whatever. And even when I head back to Arizona, even when I quit driving this around, I will never quit talking about getting our cannabis prisoners out of jail, federal legalization and all. I won't. I won't be traveling around doing it, but hopefully with the book and the internet and telling all these stories, maybe that'll help a little better than me just driving all around. Hey, Stephen, how you doing? Hey, Catherine. Hey, everybody. Hey, thank you. Let's get this channel built up, please. I still stay on Facebook. Facebook's been there all along with me. But these people, the haters and stuff, they have a real hard time getting this channel and things taken down here on YouTube. Real hard time. I've made the videos, so I know. You can actually tell the truth on here. And unless you talk about things they don't want you to talk about, it's pretty cool. Unlike Facebook and stuff. But like I say, they did me another favor. They showed me another world outside of Facebook. I used to be so stubborn and wouldn't put nothing on Clapper and YouTube. Y'all know, y'all was with me. But now I found where it should have been all along, YouTube. I probably would have had enough subscribers and been making money by now that I wouldn't have to beg sometimes for donations. But then I wouldn't have trolls and stuff, and things would be different. I think everything's worked out fine. As soon as I got here to the truck stop, I wasn't here 30 minutes and I got a free shower. $17 saved. You can't beat that, you know what I mean? Hey, gentlemen. Yeah, hey, y'all don't work hard. A couple employees here wanted to come over and say hi, take pictures, and sign the cannabis. Jack! There's other dogs in this world. Don't make me shut the... Hey! Come here, Jack. They're not going to come over and say hi right now. They're awful excited. So, anybody got any questions, comments, concerns? How you doing? Feel free to hop in, ask questions and stuff. No, Lilu, it's not for you. This is Lilu. Yep. That's Lilu. I have one of my haters that'll tell you that I hit her or assaulted her or something. And she had just given birth to little bitty puppies and all. And to try and, defame me, whatever stick reason in his mind. He tries to tell people I beat my dogs. And he can't say Jack, because everybody knows Jack, nobody's going to hit. So he had to say her, of course. And how I leave him in a 100 and some degree vehicle and, blah, blah. Well, hell, they forget to say this ain't a car or a truck. And I stay in here, too, when it hits that 100 degrees and stuff. You know what I mean? We have fans. It's no different than sitting in your house without air conditioning. Back in the day when, humans lived without AC. You might be hot, you might sweat a little bit, but you're not in a locked up vehicle with the windows rolled up or, almost rolled up and stuff. You know what I mean? they've sent PETA or dog people, whatever. I've had them for sure once. I know they were sent. I don't know if the other time or two if they were sent or not. But people come up and too many questions about my dogs. And that was right after one of them said that they were going to call them. And the same person I'm talking about, that hater, he said he was going to do it. That's one thing I'll say. I got one hater, everything he says, nothing but a lie. We call him Scooter. The other hater, damn near everything he says is a lie except what he's going to do to you. And that part he don't lie about. For those that don't know, I'm in Missouri. I'm in my home. Missouri is a fully legal state, recreational and all. So, let's have one. Oh, let me find my biter. I stay old school. I don't carry paraphernalia. I don't carry cannabis to illegal states. I've been in 36 states. I've made news in a lot of them. Like I'm going to Texas here in another week to 2 weeks. A gnarly place. Anybody that sees this that is thinking about building, about building a motorhome out of an ambulance, a school bus, whatever. Or if you want to build you a killdozer, it don't matter. You want to build you a swamp four-wheel bike, it don't matter what you want to build. I've got a friend out there in Graham, Texas. He's got a place called Awesome Possum. They're on the internet. Just look up Awesome Possum, Graham, Texas. This guy rents you basically a camping spot. A real nice spot where you have electric and water. Everything else you're on your own. Okay? But he lets you use all of his tools in his shop. He don't charge extra for that. You got the use of welders, cut-off saws, all kinds of tools. Just about anything you can imagine there in that shop. When this one busted down, he didn't have the skid steer or nothing. But the man above, when I got that motor, provided a skid steer. He did. He provided a skid steer. Now, Phil had everything else. Phil, that's the owner of Awesome Possum. He had 20-foot aluminum beams and stuff just laying around. Chains, all kinds of stuff. So I take this skid steer I got to Bari. I go over there. I put a 20-foot beam on it. I put it through the driver's door here. Chain that 440 to it, pick it up, and yank it out like a sore tooth. Next day, I take my new one that I got, not rebuilt, but the used one I bought. Picked it up, put it in. I'd have to get off the machine and look. Remember, come in 2 inches, down 4, whatever. I'd climb under the boom, get back to the machine, go ahead 2 inches, down 4 inches. I'd get back out and look. I did that like 3 times. The 4th time, just boop, it was done. But anyhow, so that was the first engine removal and replacement done there. Done by myself and no one else. No one had the time or wanted to help. The shop, Phil said he wouldn't have even took that job on to the shop. But I showed it could be done. I showed it could be done. Jack! Move! I showed it could be done by one person even. But anyhow, that's where I'm going to go here in a couple weeks. It may take a week to get there. It may take 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm in a hurry, but not in a hurry to get back. And I will be my haters, my trolls and haters like this one here. Listen up, trolls and haters. I will accept donations, and I appreciate donations anybody wants to make. The donations from, I've got enough gas to get to Sedalia, so might as well say the gas and stuff and the donations from this point on is going to go to getting me back to wherever I end up and say I want to be for a while, to maybe write the book and whatever. It's probably going to be in Arizona, but I don't want to be held to a place, a time, or anything right now, because I really don't know. You know, one of the things you know when you get there? I'll know when I get there. But I'm headed towards Arizona. I'm headed towards a smaller RV and stuff. We just got to see what the good Lord provides and happens along the way, if you know what I mean. Somebody might have an old Toyota Micro Mini or something, and hey, come pick this up, or whatever. One of y'all out there that sees this might have an old motorhome or something that's smaller. I don't want nothing this big, you know. And for it to stay out on the road, it really needs to be rebuilt. The whole front end, you know, it's got 100 and some thousand on it. It's rattling pretty good and all. I did put new front wheel bearings on it last year up in Starks, Maine. But you know, it needs new calipers on it. It needs quite a bit of work to take it back traveling on the road. And that's another reason why I'm turning around and not going to go any farther east. I just don't feel like I've got the backing behind me if I broke down or anything. And you know what? I've been pretty right on most of my decisions throughout this whole journey. And I think that this is going to be another one that I won't regret making. I love that one, Will. Well, that's a good one there. Yeah. Our friend Scooter, I guess all his bitch slaps got lost in the mail. Ain't that a bummer? Ain't that a bummer? I'll be damned. Oh, you just made me laugh, brother. That's so cool. That's so cool. I'm surprised Corey's not here. He might be at work, though. I'm sure he would say he was owed one, too, and didn't get it. I don't know if Bison was owed one or not, but or Mr. Allen, but, you know, yeah, there's a lot of us. He said he was going to bitch slap. I think he said all the supporters, but he named a few of you by name. So I know what you're talking about. I feel left out. And hey, Mr. Will, I'm going to try and remember. And if you shoot me a messenger, hey, I'm not going to kill your complaint or nothing. Remind me in the morning to get by post office. I'm going to try my best to get your shirt sent out tomorrow, brother. Try my best. Remind me, okay? I just happened to remember it today, and I'm like, shuck, it's Sunday, but I said I'd have it before I, got to Sedalia. So if I mail it out tomorrow, that'd be before I get to Sedalia. Yeah, he should. But hey, I'm sending your t-shirt U.S. mail. I don't know. Oh, no. Hang on, Will. Maybe he should use U.S. mail. Because everything I've shipped in U.S. mail, it gets through. I send the tracking number and it gets through. I mean, I ain't had no trouble with FedEx or that. But USPS, they've always gotten through for me. Yeah, he's probably using UPS, which is merging with FedEx, and the new company's called FedUp. Look at this. For me beating this dog, she sure likes me. Her still likes me, huh? She's too much a sweetheart. Ain't nobody ever gonna want to hit that dog. She'll come up and lower and lick your toes, and she just wants to love and kiss on you. Ain't nobody gonna hit that dog. This one? Oh, he's an unreal cuss. Yada, yada, yada. He's an unreal cuss. That's an unreal cuss. If he had said I hit Jack, everybody would have laughed. Every one of you, even you, Will, y'all would have laughed, because ain't nobody going to hit Jack. Not without having bite marks and stitches and stuff. You never know. You never know. But, I can't wait for this weekend, and I hope that Don A. Cunningham has a really great event. I do. Here's a guy that does, and I hope it turns out to be a real great event for him. I really do. Whether it's a great event for me, if I make money or whatever, hey, I'll make it through. And I'll have t-shirts and stuff on my way back to Arizona. I mean, sure, it'd be nice if I could make 1,000 or 2. That'd be great. But, we'll see what happens. The last 2 events, they were good events, don't get me wrong. The promoters, everything was good. People just weren't, donating, buying shirts and stuff. By the time you buy your party supplies, you get your tickets, you get your beverages and food there and all. I understand. A lot of people ain't got $20 to buy a shirt. And I swear that's probably how I picked up the Topeka troll, is when I pissed them off saying I don't give away free shirts. Which was kind of a wrong statement. I do give away a free shirt. If somebody wants one free, I'll ask them a question. And if they answer that question correctly, I will give them a shirt. And nobody yet has answered the question right without donating $20. I've had somebody donate $20, and say, well, I'll donate $20 whether you ask me a question or not. Now, if you don't make a donation, I'm going to ask you something pretty hard, or what I would consider to be hard. A lot of people know a lot of things about a lot of things, but first and foremost, if you want to challenge me and get a free shirt, you should probably know something about me. And there's a lot of you on Facebook that could actually win a shirt off of me. Because I've got a lot of people on Facebook that knows everything about me. Everything. Pretty much everything. Because I hide nothing. But average Joe come up, I want a shirt, I might ask him, who wrote the book, The Emperor Wears No Clothes? Now, if they could tell me Jack Hara, boom. They know something about cannabis, I would think that they're pretty educated in cannabis or this, that, and the other. And I would happily give them a t-shirt. Happily give them a t-shirt. They throw a $10 donation. Well, I may make it a little bit easier, but it ain't going to be an easy one. You know what I mean? I'd ask them, who took 2 hits and turned into a bat? And of course, you'd have to know something about drugs or not drugs, but about cannabis. And it wasn't Al Enzinger, but it was, I forget the guy's actual name, but he was the drug czar at that time, and he swore under oath that he took 2 hits of pot and turned into a bat. I would have probably asked, who swore they took 2 hits of marijuana and turned into what? And if somebody said, a bat, they'd get a shirt. Now, if you threw a $20 bill in the jug and still wanted to try, the thing, I'd ask you what your name was. I'd ask you what the color of the sky was, what the color of the ground was, something like that. But I had to come up with that because every great once in a while I'll come across a place, a city, or that thinks that you can't give someone back just because they helped you. And that's wrong. That's totally wrong. They're just looking at it weird. I don't give out these t-shirts to sell them to people. The t-shirts is for my autograph and the date. If they were for sale, like when I went out to Arizona You know, I got the tax, I got the business license. I did all that. I didn't make shirts, but I could have sold them, and I would have had small, medium, large, extra large. Let me go out there this year, and you'll see. I probably won't take a whole bunch the first time, but you know, a few of each and whatnot, and see how that works out there. We just have to play that by ear. My ones that I do with the rattle can will probably do the best. I don't know. Well, I don't know actually who's here and who's not. If there's anybody here that don't know me on Facebook, that's where I have for the last 10 years of Hidden, is Facebook. Ever since March 1st of 2014. I had a YouTube channel, but it was like Jim Stevens or whatever, my old name. So this one was just, I think I made it in January, but I hadn't started using it until just last week. And with the help of the trolls and the haters, it got me back on YouTube, and I want to build it up. I want to get a big subscription. I used to do a 4:20 and an 8 p.m. TNT, Talking and Toking, on Facebook. I moved them here to the YouTube, okay? And it's Central Standard Time right now. This is the actual 8 o'clock one still going on. I do one at 4:20. Please subscribe, tell your friends. You can always watch them later if you want. A lot of people do that on Facebook. They can't be there, but when they get home, they watch the lives and stuff. Okay? So, because I took those two off of Facebook, I'm bringing back the one on Facebook that I used to do at 7 o'clock in the morning. So if you have Facebook, you still want to be on a live, you want to see a live while we're doing live and whatnot, 7 o'clock. See you there with coffee. Coffee and a Joint. That's a damn good song, Coffee and a Joint. Listen to it sometime. I like it. It's not my favorite, but it's one of the songs that I just recently heard not too long ago, and I like. It's called Coffee and a Joint. Here in a few days, could be tomorrow, but I doubt it. I'm not going to promise. But when you hear that I am adding the 420 Jim story time, it will be kind of like and it could be a 2-minute story, or it could be a hour story. It depends, because I've got so many different stories to tell. I don't know if I'm going to do it 1 day a week. I don't know if I'm going to do it 3 days a week or 5 days a week. I'm not going to promise to nothing now. We'll probably start it out and see how it goes. If I get an audience built up and people are interested in it, I'll do as much as 5 days a week. I think 1 day a week might not, people don't want to wait a whole week, so 3 a week, like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday or something like that. And like I say, if you can't catch them, you can always watch them. But it will be about like how this whole thing started, the Cannabis, the original one, the Cannabis 2, this one after Cannabis 1 burnt, and then when this was given away and then given back to me, it became the 2.4. The illegal searches, all the newspapers, and there's going to be a ton of stuff. There's a ton of stories, and you can see them little by little at lunchtime on 420 Jim Tells a Story before you read it in the book. And if I don't get the book wrote, well, heck, you get to learn and you get to hear the stories anyway. So I hope that sounds like something y'all would be interested in me doing. And everything I do on YouTube, I will share to Facebook. I can't share what I do on Facebook to YouTube. It kind of don't like you doing that. They think these are their videos. Yeah. Okay. James, here's the deal. I brought the morning one back. So if you want to catch me on Facebook, 7 o'clock in the morning, Central Standard Time, I brought it back. We do Coffee and a Joint. I might even call that one Coffee and a Joint. TNT, whatever. But the 420 and the 8 o'clock one, I'm moving to YouTube. I will share them after they're done on Facebook, kind of like a replay, because you can do that. But see, the ones I do on Facebook, I can't share to YouTube. I have to record them and no, it's too much of a pain. But I'm willing to bet within a month I'll have a pretty good audience going on here and all. But everything started on Facebook, so I feel bad taking those two away. So I brought back the 7 a.m. one just in respect to everybody on Facebook. 3 or 4 people's already found me here. They've joined in and out today. I don't know who's here until people, actually make a comment. And I see names that I don't recognize, so they're just people that join in off of YouTube. That's cool. That's what I want. I want all my subscribers to tell people about it. Another thing that I'm thinking about starting, I'm working on it now, but I want to get ahead 1 or 2 so I can do it. Maybe as much as 5 times a week, but let's start out with 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'll start out a lunchtime story with 420 Jim, and I'll do it at noon, Central Time, whatever, where I settle down. All the times are going to go to that time zone. Right now, until I settle down, it'll be all done Central. I'm not going to change it. Okay? So at noon Central Time, say Monday, you'll be able to join, and I'll tell you all a story of whatever. One of the illegal searches, one of the times I got pulled over, Officer Woody. What it's like to draw a permit for the Mount Rushmore event. What it's like to petition to hold a rally in Washington, D.C. All the things that I've been through over the years. I want to do one story. And people will be able to comment if they want to while I'm telling the story and all. But it'd be kind of like reading a book, and probably have more than I put in the book. You never know. I might pull out a couple videos and explain the police video. Offhand, the lady cop. The lady cop in West Memphis, Arkansas, I think it was, or something like that. She came and gave me a hug. I previously had 2 cops tell me, Sergeant Woody, one of them, and he's twice my size, that they were in fear of their lives from me. I wouldn't know why. But this lady, sure, she can handle herself. I'm not putting her down. But, she came up just about to my chin and all. And she came over and said, man, I love what you're doing, this, that, and the other. Can I get a picture? And I'm like, yeah. And right after the picture, she comes over and give me a hug. Gun, taser, the whole night. She wasn't scared of me at all. And I want to go and get them pictures. Okay, that's a video. So I'll take some snapshots of that video. Although it's hard to see her because it's night and all. But I haven't watched the video. But I probably can get some screenshots of her, maybe the actual hug and stuff. Just like another officer in Sedalia, Missouri, where I'm going next week. A brother officer. He gives me a hug. Right after COVID, too. So, see, I might do a story about the two cities and states that 420 Jim got a hug. I'll do a story about Rochester, New Hampshire, the officer that tagged the cannabis, and the city workers that tagged it, That'd be a good one, because it'd end with the Calvin pissing on their city manager, their mayor and stuff. That'd be a good one to do. Yeah, my haters want to just keep hating. They can hate. I can forgive them. But I can also talk back or bounce back from the hate they give. You know what I mean? Oh, James, it's going to be awesome. And if I can get people to catch on, and I always put up that Q code and say, release all cannabis prisoners, I think it'll catch on, move on, and be on. So we'll have to see. We'll just have to see. Well, folks, it's about time for me to get out of here. Please tell others about the channel and to subscribe. I'd really, really, really appreciate that. Please focus in on that. And if you haven't already, sign that petition. That's to help get all the cannabis prisoners out. This don't help me. I'm not asking you for money or not. I'm just scan that and help all these prisoners in jail. Anybody that wants to help me, it's simple. You go to my website, click on the donation button. It'll take you to change.org. Okay, not change.org, GoFundMe. Okay, anything donated will go to getting me home and setting me back up. Because I did give up everything to be on the road. Now I'm going to need some things, another vehicle, and set up a place to live, all that. Anybody wants to help with that, you can hit me up with the GoFundMe, or you can hit me up in Messenger here on Facebook. But I'm definitely going to stay around on all the platforms. I'm going to try and keep y'all informed on the progress, and y'all see what happens with me until whatever. So remember this, I love each and every one of y'all. It's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get a bong. Mr. King's dream. We listen, we get along. My dream, we listen, we get a bong. They go hand in hand, my friends. I bet you me and Mr. King could have been the best of friends back then. And I wish people would listen to him. And I wish the government would listen when I say we'd be a hell of a lot better off world if you started dropping buds instead of bombs. Fill them planes with buds and drop them in Russia and stuff. They ain't going to be wanting to fight Ukraine, Russia, or nothing. Let's all light up a joint at the same time and have world peace for 2 hours. What about it? See you tomorrow at 4:20. Peace out, y'all.